This might be the most craziest video I have ever made in my life, because today we're going to create a pro wrestler generated by artificial intelligence. It's no secret that AI is going to be a major part of our future, and we're going to see how well this actually works. And we're going to have a big surprise at the end. To kick things off, we're going to use ChatGPT, an artificial intelligence tool where we input all of the details that we want, and then hopefully it spits out a pretty good result. And now it's the time to write our prompt. Now it's really important that we actually use ChatGPT in a way that is descriptive, because by being descriptive, it is going to tell this robot exactly what we want. And I honestly don't know what the hell I'm doing here, so we're just giving it a try. But one thing I do know for sure is I want this WWE superstar to be the most dominant force in WWE history. I asked ChatGPT to create a persona for a WWE superstar who is 6 feet 10 and 280 pounds from Detroit, Michigan. This wrestler will need a name, nickname, and a moveset to ensure that he could one day become a WWE World Champion. This wrestler will need a unique gimmick to ensure that he is the most hated wrestler because he will be working as a heel. He will need a name for his finisher move and the ability to connect with the fans just like his idols The Rock and John Cena. Is artificial intelligence smart enough to create a future WWE World Champion? I want to find out right now. So far it's looking good, but I think I've already found out a massive flaw. Let's take a look. This is the response from artificial intelligence. The name of the wrestler is the Detroit Titan. His nickname, the Motor City Monster. Now, just a few moments ago, we asked the artificial intelligence to come up with a name, nickname, gimmick, and moveset. And these four things are incredibly important for a future WWE champion. Now, technically, the artificial intelligence did come up with a name, nickname, gimmick, and moveset. But I can't sit here and act like I'm absolutely satisfied with the results I have gotten thus far. It's really unfortunate because the name and the nickname are technically both nicknames. It would have been really cool to see artificial intelligence come up with a very creative name for an actual human being that didn't resemble a nickname. The Detroit Titan is a brash and arrogant wrestler who hails from the rough streets of Detroit. He is known for his immense size and strength, and he uses it to dominate his opponents in the ring. He has a chip on his shoulder and is always looking to prove that he is the biggest, baddest wrestler in the business. Okay, this guy actually has a pretty good gimmick, and I think it could work in modern day wrestling. But what about that moveset? Honestly, at this point, I just can't wait to see what this guy actually looks like. I think that's the thing that intrigues me the most. The artificial intelligence was smart enough to actually come up with names for his signature moves, like the Detroit Smash, the Motor City Spike, the Detroit Bulldozer, or the Detroit Destroyer. Honestly, these are pretty ruthless. The moveset here is pretty generic, but I really do like the name of the Motor City Spike. But instead of a powerbomb, maybe I'd go with a pile driver or something very similar to the Umaga Samoan Spike. This could be a really dangerous move for a future WWE superstar. Now, what's really cool about the ChatGPT function is that you actually have the ability to regenerate a response. So if you're not actually fond of the response you were given, go ahead and click this button and see what else it comes up with. Okay, so while I actually like the potential of using artificial intelligence to come up with a WWE superstar, it definitely has its flaws and its kinks. And it makes sense because this technology is still being tested on a regular basis. What we just did in a matter of moments is a small fraction of what you can actually do with artificial intelligence. So now here comes the fun part. We're gonna use some AI tools to actually come up with a 3D model of our 6 feet 10, 280 pound wrestler. And I'm dying to see what it looks like. For our first test, we're going to use DALL-E 2, and we're going to try our best to be as descriptive as possible. Okay, I wasn't expecting my guy to look just like Roman Reigns, but I definitely thought artificial intelligence could do better than this. I've seen some really incredible stuff on DALL-E 2, and to be quite honest with you, I can understand why a lot of people are using this technology. But for this project, I think we need to take a look at something else, because I think we all know this guy right here definitely doesn't look like a world champion. And this leads us to Midjourney. Midjourney is an independent research lab exploring new mediums of thought and expanding the imaginative powers of the human species. So in basic terms for all of us to understand, Midjourney is essentially going to take your ideas and thoughts and bring them to life. Now this tool is actually directly integrated into their very own Discord server. So what I'm essentially going to do is create a prompt and we'll see what we get. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, to be honest, so we're gonna try this a couple times, maybe with long hair, short hair. We'll see what options we have, and then we're gonna pick the best one together. Now these look incredibly high quality, and now we're talking. But I do feel like we could do a little bit more with artificial intelligence, so let's give it another try. The results are absolutely incredible, and the fact that I was able to accomplish this without any sort of design experience is absolutely astonishing. I mean, these guys look very legitimate and realistic, and that is something absolutely mind-boggling to me. To make this video possible, I spent countless hours trying different prompts just to see the best possible results, and I think the ones I've shown you today are absolutely incredible. However, it's time to narrow it down to 2, because we have a big surprise that awaits us. After spending a little bit of time on Midjourney, I was able to come up with this prototype. Now this 3D model is ultra realistic, and honestly, this looks like a real video game character for a WWE video game. But I also can't help but notice that the blonde character also looks really good as well, because I want to bring one of these characters to life. And the way that I'm going to do that is by implementing them into WWE 2K and creating a series of content on my second channel, more Ango. I'm going to be doing a poll on my community tab for both options, so I hope you guys check out the link in the description and please vote for the one that you think looks the best. This is really exciting because I haven't seen anybody do this thus far. While doing this experiment, I've learned that artificial intelligence could absolutely be useful for people in pro wrestling, especially if you're an indie wrestler who's an up-and-comer and you're trying to find some inspiration for your presentation and attire. These tools could definitely get you on the right track. But I want to make it very clear, as cool as this AI technology is, I feel like the best creativity comes from within yourself. The results that you get are based on the information that you feed the systems, and that is why you saw differences between the two systems. I also feel like these tools could be highly useful for content creators who are making videos on WWE 2K. For those who love the creative suite and those who love doing my career, these tools could be really beneficial for you to spark some creativity. And I can't wait to see more videos like this popping up, because I genuinely feel like this could be a very big trend for those who are making wrestling gaming related content. And I know that one day I want to do more of this, and that is why I'm going to be doing this type of content on more Ango. I genuinely thought this was a fun experiment, and I really can't wait to see what other content creators come up with. I think once you start seeing different imaginations come to life, this could be a really cool trend on YouTube, and that actually excites me. If this video gave you an itch to see what you can do with artificial intelligence while creating imaginary superstars, then you should definitely join my Discord server and submit your photos in the server, because I actually have some very big plans for universe mode in the near future, and I can't wait to tell you about them. As always, I love getting the community involved in my content, and we are building an awesome community on Discord, so go ahead and drop a comment down below. The links are in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you do want more videos like this, don't forget to click that subscribe button, because I'm going to keep you guys updated with everything that's happening in pro wrestling 24/7. Can't wait to see you guys. See you next time.